Scraping pedophiles off a platform where they can reach children is not discriminatory. That's how you protect them, you sick. I'm Mindy Robinson, and you're watching Red, White, and FU, unapologetically patriotic. And I wish I didn't have to do this segment. And I also apologize in advance for how mad I might get, but as someone who spends a lot of time online and gets tipped off to suspect things all the time, I have kind of unfortunately to do this one. It was only just a matter of time. The regressive left has been covertly defending pedophilia for a while. First, I had to do an article on how YouTube created a playground for pedophiles and looked the other way for years just to make profit. Then I did one on how the liberal rag, the New York Times, tried to say it was a disorder and not a crime. Yes. And then you've got the Hollywood liberal wagons that circle each other every time a notable degenerate gets caught. Meryl Streep applauded Roman Polanski, while Whoopi Goldberg defended him for drugging and sodomizing a 13-year-old girl, claiming, well, it wasn't really rape. Not to mention the recent flood of creepy, unfunny child molestation jokes proudly made by the usual loudmouth pieces of morality on Twitter. You got Michael Ian Black, James Gunn, Sarah Silverman have all got caught saying pretty awful things. These are the same damn people that were the loudest about how evil and immoral Trump and his supporters supposedly are. And they've been making awkward, unfunny baby rape jokes for years. Let's get the out of here already. Now, trying desperately to piggyback off the endless numbers of made-up sexual preferences and gender identities that have been thus newly created, have given us the MAPS movement, which stands for Minor Attracted Person. Because every false narrative needs a misleading euphemism. Now, if you get confused trying to make sense of the perverse jargon, because you're not a human piece of here are some helpful definitions. MAPS, minor attracted person. Pedophile. No MAPS, which doesn't mean that they're against it. It actually means that they're a non-offending, non-contact pedophile, which they seem to think makes them moral somehow. We've got NAMBLA, which is the North American Man-Boy Love Association. Their goal is to abolish all ages of consent. Even though I'd heard of that before, I actually thought it was a joke. It's real, seriously. Now you've got a Hebophile, which is a pedophile attracted to pubescent kids, a zoophile, which is someone who's sexually attracted to animals, and a nepiophile, which is someone who's sexually attracted to toddlers and babies. Now, I'd tell you what I think the cure for that is, but I don't feel like getting another Facebook ban. They put down sick animals, don't they? I wish I were kidding, but they've even come up with their very own pride flag and symbol, so you should probably look out for them. Oh, please wear it so as norms can spot you, I swear to God. And here are some more specific ones. You see, these sickos are under the impression that it's okay to be attracted to children so long as you don't act on it. Because, that's not a setup for failure or anything weird at all. Now, once I started perusing Twitter to see just how bad these degenerates are, I fell quickly into a rabbit hole of scumbags that definitely need to have authorities look into them. Seriously, forward these profiles to every agency you can think of. And these are current active profiles on Twitter. Because hey, they can manage to censor conservatives and shadow ban people like me, but they can't seem to catch on to people that are attracted to kids. Let's look at some of these, shall we? Okay, here's a good one. He says he's a nepio, which as you remember, is short for nepophile. So this sick is actually attracted to babies. Babies! Here's a 50-year-old virgin. He's probably, super normal. We've got a supporter of trans rights. What else we got? Oh, okay. A zoophile who's into mostly birds. He birds. I don't even understand how that logistically works. I don't even know if they have holes. This guy's interested in girls 2 to 11. Where's a meteorite when you need one, huh? There's tons of these profiles, and unfortunately they're all sock accounts. But it's worth mentioning that they're not troll accounts. Okay, it's not worth just creating something like this just to have SWAT kick in your door unless you actually believed in and promoted this stuff. And what do they all have to say? Oh, it gets even better. Being against pedophiles is the same as being homophobic? No, it's not. Here's a good one. Most child sexual abusers aren't even pedophiles. Think about that. Most child sexual abusers aren't even pedophiles? What the f does it even mean? I mean, of course, if you're sexually attracted to kids and you're raping them, you're a pedophile. Sorry if it's making the other pedophiles look bad. Here's a guy claiming it's just a sexual orientation. It's no different than being gay. You probably have a pedo in your life and you don't even know it. Oh, that's the point. Little guy, we're gonna find you. Because you all got IP addresses. Someone's gonna find you. How normal a life can you live thinking about babies and kids sexually, bro? Eat a bullet. And of course, Jamie here is a fervent anti-Trump liberal as well. Because, hey, why not? He actually retweeted this. A fake God account, which I gotta love. No matter what you think of Donald Trump, you have to admit he's a piece of shit. Really, bro? You gotta love a guy that's proud to be a pedophile, calling someone else a piece of shit because he's mean. He says mean things. God, I wish someone would just hit him in the face with a shovel. I didn't say that, though. Then you have this guy. This is the guy that's attracted to 2 to 11-year-olds. He's like, I love this picture. Okay, it's a picture of a 5-year-old girl dancing. That's what he loves. And I'm not posting it, because it's weird now. Continues to write, little girls are lovely, just saying. Whatever your opinions are on pedophilia. This guy's mad that they're trying to get pedophiles off Twitter. Scraping pedophiles off a platform where they can reach children is not discriminatory. That's how you protect them, you sick And then he goes on to write, so I will say that children are able to verbally and non-verbally express what kind of intimacy they enjoy or don't enjoy. Children aren't able to express anything about intimacy because they cannot consent. Will someone please find this guy's IP address? Oh, here's another one. This guy writes, if you are sexually attracted to adult women, do you have an actionable desire to rape? Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, you see the difference is you can be sexually attracted to a woman and consensually act on it, whereas you should not, better not, and for the love of God, better not act on the latter. This guy's mad they're called kitty diddlers. We should be kitty cuddlers. Spread the hashtag. Oh, you spread that hashtag. You report every damn person that uses it too. God, does anyone just want to kick these people in the fucking throat? There's this guy. Ask anyone who is not a minor attracted person why children can't consent. And chances are they'll say it's illegal or they don't know what sex is. Dude, now here's a good guy. This guy claims it isn't harmful if they enjoy it. Children can learn to enjoy sex with an older partner if they experience it with consent. Yeah. And he goes on to say that conservatives, because why not throw that in there, are closed-minded and afraid of change. Because he's living in a progressive era now. It's time to ditch pedosexual phobia. Yeah, conservatives are closed-minded about the whole kitty rape thing. Who isn't? What decent human being would be for it unless you were God? Anyway, he's off the Twitter. So it seems like he was dumb enough to use his pictures. So hopefully that got back to his job or whatnot. And then it just goes on. And thankfully, there are plenty in the LGBT community doing the walk away from this disaster to restore hope. But still this week, you even had a TEDx speaker trying to defend it as a sexual orientation. Sorry, but no damn way, weirdos. And while it seems like I'm blaming this solely on the left, I'm not. I am fully aware that pedophiles have no political boundaries. The only difference is, as you can tell from these profiles, are the ones on the left just aren't trying to hide it anymore. And I'm honestly not sure which is worse. Either way, you degenerates are officially hereby on notice. This is a battle where the only thing that you might win is a one-way helicopter ride. I'm Mindy Robinson, and you're watching Red, White, and FU, Unapologetically Patriotic. If you like what you see and you want to support us, you can find us on the Patreon. We're on the Facebook, we're on the Twitter, we're on the YouTube. We're everywhere. You can just Google it, a bunch of stuff's gonna come on, and keep America on. Or fighting a battle.